Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I said ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty sure 100% of the people that view my videos are men. But in case there are any ladies, like my wife, love you. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to some more Battle Brothers here. As we are, well, it's the same day. It's the same day. I'm just obsessed with Battle Brothers, and I have to play it, so I do apologize. I appear quite washed out. There we go. I appear less washed out. Wonderful. Also, we've decided what we're going to do with him, and I have nothing better to do than give him nimble. So he's nimble now. I don't know why, but he is. So, in the meantime, what we are going to focus on this episode is buying and selling trade goods while simultaneously doing some missions, which is excellent. So in the last episode, we had an escort, which is going to Salt Kai, about 2 days to the east. We had 11 crowns per head, up to 25 in total. So that is 250 crowns plus 630 at maximum for a journey down to Salt Kai, which, I mean, objectively isn't the worst thing in the world, but at the same time, it's not really the best thing. I mean, I guess it's a free journey down to Salt Kai, but at the same time, we're just gonna pass on it. Honestly, it's just not worth it. So, what we're gonna do instead, though, is figure out why. Oh my goodness! Hunting giants. A hungry stone giant has come down from the mountain, one which has a taste for sheep. So I believe that would be a stone unhold. And if we have a stone unhold, I don't necessarily think that I have the weapons to deal with it. But maybe. But maybe. The alternative is this hunting beasts. 1,000 crowns in advance, another 490 when the work is done. Okay, let's consider. Let us consider, right? We can find a group to support us in this. Oh, this is terrible. I feel like a horrible person. It's something to consider as we kind of work our way through here. It might, well, actually, it is definitely worth. Okay, tell you what, that is definitely worth. So that is a ridiculous amount of armor per weight, and it's very inexpensive. So that's also something to consider. But let's take a look here at what the armorer has to offer before we do anything stupid like accept things we shouldn't, right? All right, spiked coif, interesting. Amulet coif, plus resolve, doubles the enemy's desire to attack you in battle. Wow, that's quite interesting. Reinforced pauldrons, leather shoulder guards. Leather shoulder guards actually seem like a nice... Decreased damage ignoring armor by 30%. Metal joint covers. Ooh, that could be really valuable for someone with Battle Forged here. Quite interesting. These chain attachments also are very, very nice for the base layer headgear. I don't know. Okay, that's tier 2 or layer 2, excuse me. So chain layer. That should probably be replaced by a chain layer. I think these chain layers are probably going to be valuable here for us. You have a flat faceplate. The chain layer is worth 25. Yes. So if nothing else, that'll be added to our backline, which is kind of hilarious when you look at it. That will take over the goblin. Actually, you know what? No. Okay. Actually, yes. You have basically no headgear. So, Kimosabe the Savage. That looks appropriate, I think. Because that comes with a coif. Let's see. Does this have minus? No, it does not. That comes with minus vision. Which is fine, because you are something else, but that is not at all what I meant to do. All right, so you're currently just working with... Okay, that's good. That's a good spot for you to be in. Do we have any other things to deal with? Yes, I suppose you probably need a level up armor. We definitely have a bunch of stuff. So let's go ahead and put that on you. you will take the Gambison. And what, a basic male shirt would probably be good. That'll keep you a little bit safer. You're at 120. You could probably use that as well. We're trying to get people to a little bit of a better spot here. This comes with minus vision. We don't want to do that. The male coif baseline. Okay, Karedin, you have a little bit lower on the scale here. So perhaps what we do is we give you this, give you that. You're at 125. That actually looks really good on you. Plus 60. Very nice. All right, Raymond. Get some more HP here. Or not HP, melee defense. I think you're a minor, yes? So you are generally a little bit lower on the fatigue, but that's okay. Because you're doing amazing work. And you are an axe master, so I think we're going to get Berserk and Sundering Strikes on you. We'll probably then end up getting Battleforged. Ooh, you know what? We should probably get Battleforged first. That would be ideal. So that'll give you damage taken reduced to current value, 5% of the current total value of both body and head armor, which I believe comes out to about 270, so 5% of 270. Not going to do that math live, because Lord knows if I did that, everyone would laugh at me, including myself. But for right now, we're not going to do that. Reinforced mail comes out at level 1 here, so if we did that, oh dear, you'd be down to 50. That is terrible. However, we could come up with other ways to handle this. Gambison, basic mail shirt, reinforced lamellar. Reinforced lamellar is 150 for 23. I mean, that is pretty darn amazing. It's just not necessarily worth our investment here. Let's give you that. And that. We want you to be as resilient as possible. We do not want to lose our Vala. We'll recycle that, What else do we need to recycle? Probably that, and the Gambisons can probably go. Actually, you know what? This entire thing can go. That's probably just fine. And then, given that you are fairly resilient, so your weight is 34. You're currently going to work with nimble or lithe. I think you'll go with lithe. Combined weight of head and body armor is between 25 and 35. So 9 plus 34. That's probably not ideal. We need to get you up to right up to that edge, and then we'll go from there. Which means that we'll probably drop the plate cuirass layer, and then give you the... am I crazy? Reinforced lamellar. What did I just look at? Oh my goodness. I'm blanking. This. Yes. Perfect. All right. So that takes you down to 15. Wait, what? Is that it? That's it? For 165? Okay. 15 plus 10, so it's 25. That means we can get up to, if we go to lithe, we can go 10 more weight. Now, the big question is, how do you handle that weight? Well, you're currently at 96 fatigue, so you look pretty darn awesome with that. So then we need a tier 2. Tier 2, which is 10 or less, which none of these are. That said, we could probably drop the chainmail, so that's 8.6 per, 6.5 per, 7.1. And the problem is that's just so gosh darn heavy. It's okay. But if we do that, 30 plus, take off the scale skull cap, and you're still pretty darn good. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. I think, well, for right now, that's probably just fine. Deedka is probably our most resilient battle brother at the moment, but we will have alternatives here. So we're in between 60 on average fatigue, which is not something that I really enjoy being at, but at the same time, it's not the worst thing. The next thing I'd like to take a look at, though, is potentially getting some additional bows and archery stuff and so on and so forth. All right. First off, how much does Eisenstein like us? That's the real question. They're open to us. Okay. We accept the contract. So we get a lot of crowns in advance. This is dangerous, gentlemen. Oh, you know what? We should, before we do that and be really stupid, we need to get lots of food. All right. Good enough. Good enough for me. All right. 25 dire wolves. On the whole, that is not the worst thing I have ever experienced for 4,700 crowns. We're just gonna have to find a group to support us as we fight our way through 25 friggin' direwolves. And who knows, maybe if we're lucky, those guys will actually turn out to be raiders. I don't know if that actually happens with 4 skull missions, and I've never actually taken a 4 skull mission before, so bear with me on that. But hey, all right, these guys are on the road. They're gonna be a little bit slower than we are, which is good. Of course. But goodness, I would love to get this gigantic payday. Not to mention, we should take a look at... So I was watching Stabby, and he made it through approximately like 3 or 4 episodes before he lost his mind to losing track of his battle brothers due to the X. And I get it. I totally get it. But the X appears to at least a little bit be related to how things work with dragging. So for example, as I'm dragging my screen along, it disables the X. So, and when I say X, I mean it tracks your troops. Now, am I really not gonna find a single gosh darn person? There's gotta be someone here, right? All right, keep coming. Keep coming, direwolves. If there's nobody here, I'm gonna cry. Because we cannot take on that many troops, or that many direwolves on our own. That said, though, let's see. Is there cheap bread? Cheap bread? No. Cheap fish? Yes. We'll take the fresh fruit. Actually, medical supplies, fairly cheap as well. Let's do that. Mystic staff. Can't afford that, unfortunately, but that does look very, very nice. Enter Duke the War Dog into a local fighting circle. Sounds like an... that seems like an awful idea. Morale, reputation. No, we gotta get out. Nope, I'm sorry. I can't do it. I can't do it. My morals object to the idea of sending a dog to a fight. I can't do it. Is there anyone down here? No. Alright, so they're just wandering right now. So let's go this way. Alright, perfect. Now we can take him along on the other direction. So, again, very sorry. We may actually skip over this point. We may actually skip over this point if it's that boring. And I don't want to do that because, of course, right, Iron Man, you want everything to be as clean as you can. Sometimes I do have to do some cuts, whether that's because I need to either, you know, go to the bathroom or family stuff, whatever. But I hate doing it just for the sake of, like, doing it. So, if we can get away without doing that at all, I would love to. The problem is I haven't seen a gosh darn person this entire time, which is odd, if you're gonna be honest. Goodness gracious. I'm gonna run out of money before we actually finish this quest. Because the only thing that's up north is Holzschlag. Holzenschlagen. So we're not gonna be fighting that. However, some mercenaries, a caravan polearm, and some guards, I think, An even value of dire wolves? Yeah, we're good. We can do that. All right, wish me luck. That is a lot of dire wolves. And there are a lot of frenzied dire wolves too. Perfect. Well done. Have you guys ever watched Freerun? All I can remember is people like absolutely losing their minds over the good job, well done stuff. Which, to be fair, is pretty adorable, but it's just crazy. All right. So I see lots of them. I see lots of frenzied direwolves. This may be too much, but we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna give it a shot. I mean, what do we do if we... Did you really? You insane person! 79% chance. Okay, hit them both. Excellent. All right, excellent. Smack them good. All right, I really do not like that Ricolda is there. So she may end up dying, but at least I'm glad I gave her a bunch of stuff here. Nice. You go, Warden. You do your thing. We're gonna, yeah. Ooh, we're gonna riposte on that. That's actually seems quite excellent. Let's summon the wolf here. Leave that be. Nice. Okay, so if we hit you, that's probably not worth it, to be honest. So instead, we'll just overhead you in the face. How do we fight this? Okay, one down. Perfect. I think the idea is going to be to keep them away from our archers as much as possible. And whatever we need to do to get that done is going to be okay. Now, that said, they are going directly for the archers, so that's something to remember. We probably need to bring... I guess the problem is they're engaging on our troops directly. So... that's not ideal. Okay. Nice job, Wolf. Wait, what happened there? Okay, there was a whole bunch of stuff that happened. Hound killed the wolf. Adrian has killed the wolf. Oh, because the wolf ran. Okay, I see. That makes a lot more sense. So if we do this, Frenzied Direwolf, 73% chance. Excellent. So it does appear like we're doing okay here. Do as much damage as we can. You're dead. You're bleeding severely. Let's loose the hound and try and take a shot. And we do. And we get it done. And the hound also takes a spot here in between. So that provides a 6-area block for us. Ava is, well, Ava, how does her melee stack up? Terrible. Or melee defense, terrible. So we're gonna avoid that if at all possible. Big avoid. I don't really want to launch a dog. We could probably drop a miasma. That's gonna hurt the mercenary as well, but it's not gonna hurt us, which is okay, because I don't care that much. Alright, we're gonna take Dietke up here. Alright, dropped another. Thank you for the tooth. Not gonna move too far over. Pelt, excellent. Okay, we're doing really well here. Perhaps better than I would have expected, to be honest with you, but Catherine the Roasted is going to do just fine here. Ooh, they come with Overwhelm. Overwhelm, not great, so that's minus 15%. That does make sense for their build. Alright, Dietke is going to be having some fun here. I don't know. Oh, the hound causes them to run! I love it. Yes. We're just gonna take the 87% chance to do the damage. That hopefully causes them to break a little faster, and it does, which is great. So, 97% chance on this one, and we missed the 97! Ah! Okay, sorry. That was uncalled for. I would love to get an arming sword for, not Diedke, but for Karedin. That would be phenomenal. And I would actually, so you actually have phenomenal melee skill, Rikolda, which is, like, I'm just gonna say that's pretty darn amazing. But I'm just at this point, I know, just before anyone in the comments, yes, I know we could just run. I get it, but also, hear me out. Loot. So, I mean, that's literally the only thing. That's all I gotta say. Loot. Hashtag. All right, let's get Adrian over here. We'll shield up. A little bit of damage as much as we can. Excellent job. Perfect. Try and take this guy down. More loot. I love it. Give me the Ludicus Maximus. Oh, come on. He'll die. He'll die at the end of the next turn. No, that's just a bruised leg. I thought he was injured more than that. Okay, never mind. Me being crazy. Oh, hey. You know what? The warden killed it, so that means that's still our deal. Okay. And then we can do an AoE attack on that one. Or, alternatively, we could pierce through. That's another option. Rikolda! Stop getting into bad situations. Like it's your fault. Alright. As if it's your fault entirely. Oh, there's a guy there! Why did I just not assume that at all? I just did not assume that. See? Loot. More loot. Ah, darn it. Okay. We're in a good spot. Let me tell you what. Four Skull mission ain't got nothing on me. Alright, that said, we could absolutely hit that, and then we'll hit that. We will not hit that. We'll get Catherlin the Roasted to do some damage here. But instead, here's what we do. Boom! Off with its head, get some loot. I think what we do is we punch through that. He has... Oh, darn it. Okay, never mind. We're good. We're good. We do need to support a little bit more up top. Not that we need the support necessarily, but that is something to look for. How are we doing on archery statistics? A little bit low. Weicker is a little bit low on fatigue, which is okay. I should have taken the alternative action. Let's see. Let's go ahead and root you. I don't think the root actually does anything, or at least I haven't seen it do anything against the statistics of the enemy, but that's okay. All right, another one runs. Excellent. Diedke's having a rough time. Diedke, can you not, please? Now, Raymond may be able to rotate. That's a consideration. 87% chance to hit on that. Oh, this poor caravan guard. I have no idea why this guy's getting smacked by every arrow we throw. I sincerely feel bad, but at the same time, it's like, okay. Oh my gosh. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. Oh no, that caravan guard just is like, help me, my friends. And then she's just like, no, die. All right, you missed on that. All right, so can we get around here? Everyone's running. Okay, there we go. There we go. Everyone's running. Except for that one. Let's make sure he can't get there. Can't get to a place to actually hurt any of our troops. Whew. All right, we're doing okay. Dietke took a fair beating there, I'll tell you what. Might not be a bad idea to get some support troops. Okay, perfect. Well done, Shade. Almost. Can we smack him? Yes, we did. Excellent. Drop that one as well. All right, we're not going to try and hit Dietke because honestly, like it's just very dangerous to do so. But there are only 2 remaining. Leave that be. Excellent job. Try and split it. Perfect. And there we go. That is how you take care of a 5,000 crown bounty. Dietke took 154 damage. Quite a bit, actually. But honestly, at 806 damage given, I'm not going to complain. Not one tiny little bit. Look at the number of unusually large wolf pelts, adrenaline glands, strange meat, and saber tooth that we took. Absolutely amazing. Everyone's going to enjoy strange meat. All right. Perfect. That was amazing. And over to Eisenstein for our victory lap here. Now, if I see correctly here, that is a diamond mine. Kill monsters for great rewards, but let's see what we can do. Direwolf Mantle. We can also get a second wind potion, which is 4 recovery per turn. That might be very, very valuable. And I think we are going to do the... You know what? Actually, let's do a couple crafting. A couple crafting instances here. I would like to get some direwolf mantles. Those are quite nice as they do reduce the functionality of some of the opponent's stuff. So it's going to take 20 hours, in fact, to actually build those up. But a gem mine is here, which we want to take advantage of. It's 542. Yeah, I'll take that. I will take that, absolutely. Again, we are looking for a bolt of, or a quiver bolt. Quiver of bolts. Is that the thing? A quiver of bolts? Something like that. In any case, we should also take a look at what we can get rid of. So we'll get rid of 6 of those pelts easily. We can sell the webbed valuables. How is the amber shards selling? Yes, it is. Answer, yes. Very nice. Taxidermist. We took a look at the Iron Will potion, which gives not affected by permanent injuries, old or new. That could be valuable for who was it? Kimosabe to have in the backline. That could be very, very valuable. All right, metal pauldrons, 6 weight, 10 armor. Heraldic shoulder pads. Very expensive, very valuable. I am looking a little bit more at the armor per weight, especially since our troops they're relatively not the heaviest, if we're going to be honest. So like this halberd, 8.6 armor per 1 weight, that's really not bad. This armet also kind of in the same vein, really, really nice. We'll take a heater shield for sure. Full mail coif. It's only 5 better. Bassinet is pretty darn awesome. The lamellar harness is no. So interesting that the lamellar is, the leather lamellar is okay, but the other one is not. Let's see, how far along are we in the recording? 30 minutes. Okay, we got time. We got time. Get a little excited here. The sleeveless halberd, another thing that might be valuable here. Let's take a look at this big game hunt. He dismissively throws a scroll at your feet, which lists a need for beast slaying. Webneck, slender wolves, nothing too frightening. A note on the map points the nearby region of Vale Shire to the east. The pay is per head. How many crowns? 126 crowns per head, up to 20 heads. 135? Okay. Vale Shire, far to the east, and other regions. Where is Vale Shire? Vale Shire is up here, so we could go to Saltzfels right afterwards. That's actually not too terrible, to be honest with you. So maybe we go right up to Gemenschacht and then go from there. That's probably not a bad deal. We do need some more tools. Tools are very cheap right now. So let's take advantage of that. There's a two-handed scythe, which we cannot take advantage of. No problem there. Caredon, let's flip you from a regular shield to a heater shield. It's going to cost you a little bit, but I think the increase in defensive capabilities is going to be well worth the effort. Get some more food as well. We have plenty of money. All right, let's take this contract. So we'll go over. Actually, you know what? We have money. Let's just let's camp. We are working a few things here. So we have plenty of stuff repaired. 5 tools. Dietke healed up 5 points. Created some ammo. Found some money, found some supplies in the way of medicine, which is a second form of money. And oh, did we get another retinue spot? No, we didn't. But that said, we should take a look at what we do have. Mapping supplies, repairs. Increases repair speed, that might be nice. Pre-filled contracts, 10% upfront. Training dummies. Makes every man without a permanent injury guaranteed to survive an otherwise fatal blow. Interesting. Injuries take 1 less day to heal, but you need a field triage perk. Guaranteed on monks and nuns. Interesting. Reveals available contracts and active situations in the tooltip of settlements no matter where you are. Stolen documents. Ooh, makes you see the position of some caravans. That would be very, very cool as we use those to support us. However, I see the intention is to attack things. So maybe on another one that we use. I don't actually know. Noxerers, 24 of them. A plethora of Noxerers. Are they interested in attacking us? Are we interested in attacking them? Before we do that, I need to take one of those momentary breaks that I mentioned. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. Now the real question the real question I have is, am I getting too big for my boots? That I cannot answer you. Although it would be very easy to convince me that yes, in fact, I should stop being an idiot. And yet, you know, when on the high, you must keep going, right? Okay, for you, we're definitely going to take Berserk. Weiker, we can probably improve your ranged. We'll get your fatigue up, we'll get your melee up, just for reasons. Let's get your bow mastery. That will improve the skills and increase the view range and maximum firing range of each bow. Himo Sabe, as always, the amazing, illustrious Himo Sabe, dropping a 3-stack on melee with no stars, which is phenomenal. Let's see. Killing Frenzy, Close Combat Archer, Piercing Shot, Indomitable, Muscularity. 10% of your current hit points as additional minimum and maximum damage. So that's like 7 or 8, which is really, really nice. Freedom of Movement or Killing Frenzy. I like that. I like that a lot for you, actually. All right. Now, Catherlin, we're actually going to increase your fatigue here. Not really something I expected to do, but something that I think would be very, very valuable to you. So you are going to be a Spearmaster here. It's going to be quite nice. We do have that fighting spear, which is nice. 35 to 40. It's not the best damage in the world, but it is pretty darn awesome. So the other thing that I want to take a look at is Diedke is running currently with the two-handed mastery, which is excellent. Do we have anyone else that could potentially run with a two-handed weapon? I don't think that having the mace is going to be the best thing for fighting these guys. So maybe what we do is we swap it out with a militia glaive, you know? I'm thinking maybe that might be the solution that we're looking for here. Raimund is an axe master. So another thing that we could look at is potentially getting Raimund with the double-handed axe, split man, and chop. So that takes up to, okay, so 10 fatigue, 15 fatigue is neutral. You're fairly decent on that. You have a hate for beasts, which is great, so you get additional melee skill. I think for this fight, at least, it might actually be fairly valuable. And then, of course, I would love to get any sort of Scramus axe at all. Like, literally anything. But I haven't seen a single one that's not 8,000 gold. So, neither here nor there, I suppose. The Vala. What do we do with the Vala? Do we give you a pike? I mean, you have a mystic staff, but you're not really using it, so let's give you a pike. A pike or a poleaxe? I think the pike gives a 10% additional chance to hit. Okay, perfect. All right, are we ready? I think we're ready. There's some big guys there. There's some big guys. Okay, we're gonna take advantage of these small grassland areas. Diedke needs to go right up there. Although Diedke does have absolutely terrible melee defense. Okay, looks like 3 big guys. You missed! I'm so disappointed in you, Nuclei. Okay. Oh, he died. Okay, Ava. He's gonna hang out here. Raimund. Let's give you that. Karedin. Move you here. Hang out. Let's get Alias in the gap. Let's protect there. Spear wall up. Yeah. Questionable effectiveness. Okay. We're good. We're good. Ah, darn it. Someone missed. Now, are you guys immune to poison? Ow. Diedke, not having a good time. Although, big potential there. All right. Excellent. I would love to get... So it looks like these guys also don't take any damage from that, which is unfortunate. But such is the way. You missed, Ava. That's okay. I'm not mad, just disappointed. And you hit our guy. Off with your head. And other extremities. Perfect. We need to get that back. Ooh, that was a big hit. I suppose that is literally the entire point of him being there, but still. Okay, another one down. Another one almost down. Let's riposte there. Let's get this guy going. Nice. Okay, they are running, or a few of them are, which is excellent. So, interesting. They do not actually take damage from the poison, which is disappointing. Dietke, how are you doing? You're taking lots and lots of damage. I don't like that at all. Okay, those are big Noxurers. We should take these guys down as quickly as we can. And it looks like they are going down fairly quickly too, which is excellent. I'd love to see that. Chop them down. Oh, okay, that was interesting. I suppose I wasn't expecting that one. Nice. Perfect. Dog goes forward, pushes out. And won't be able to do that, but... Oh, the triple kill! And then you run away because you're taking way too much damage. I get it. I get it. Okay, so we are going to drop that on this guy. I think I'm going to riposte on you. And then Indomitable. Alright, we're doing well. We are doing well. Nice job. Alright, that guy gets big and strong. We got another big and strong boy. Oh, please don't hit the dog. Right, let's just try do heavy shots. Miss heavy shots, okay. It's fine. Big chop. Good hit. Excellent. 100% chance to hit this guy. We could also summon the dog and launch an attack at Karedin. I guess that works too. We want to take this guy down as quickly as we can because he is confident, which means he has an additional chance to attack our boys. Okay, and now he has minus melee defense and initiative, which is excellent. Can drop that guy, get a second shot off. And I'm going to move forward here. So that way next turn we can get one move off and then call it good from there. This guy also needs to play with flies. Perfect. A little bit low there. So you are coming back? No. Maybe. Maybe. Dogs being very helpful. Archers being very helpful. Let's move you to places where you can actually engage with the enemy. You are in a similar boat where you cannot engage with anyone. Unless we move you down here. Okay. Trying, of course, to drop as much of their morale as possible. Please stop hitting the dog. I don't like that. All right, that one's down. And we don't have enough to attack with a second time, but that is okay. That is okay. Honestly, I am not disappointed with anything that has happened thus far. Okay, perfect. And then I think we will force that up. That didn't actually... Oh, no, it did. It just doesn't show. It's not visible. Okay. Run them down. We want to get this guy down. We can get those guys later. Or we don't really care about those guys. We want to get this one at least. Perfect. Excellent. Thank you. And it is over. So, who took damage there? 143 on Dietke, 26 on Karedin, and otherwise... we made out like absolute bandits. See what I did there? Absolute bandits. All right, and that is our 20. We head back to Eisenstein, which is... Am I crazy? Yeah. Oh, return at any time. Return to any house of Ulfr to get paid. Okay, so instead, I think we're going to go over to Gemmenschach. Nice, 2,000 gold. Not terrible at all. Everyone, you deserve a round. Alfgeir is now drunk. Lovely. Alfgeir, why do you do this to us? All right, let's go ahead and take a moment of encampment. Nope, I'm not interested. I don't need to deal with that. All right, we've only been encamped for a couple hours, which is just fine. Let's fix up our wounds here. Let's take a look at the armory, and then I think we're probably gonna call it here. There's quite a bit still left to do as we're working, but we are getting really, really well, or we're doing really, really well. I'm very excited with how things are working, all in all. I know that's kind of silly to say because we've been doing basically the same stuff, but it has been really, really phenomenal. So I'm very happy with that. We will take a look at the marketplace to see if there's anything like, you know, say a bolt of, or a quiver of bolts or something, but hey, whatever. Other than that, we might want to consider taking something like this, gem shards. That might be nice. We'll pick up some bread, grain, cheese, cured rations. Ooh, the men like beer. We shall give them beer. Good amounts of tools for cheap. That kettle helm, or the flat top helm, might be worthwhile to pick up, but I think we're fine for now. The long axe, a little bit expensive and not really necessary given our current setup, but I mean that's pretty much it. We'll go ahead and I don't even think we need to do anything with our ammunition. Is there a okay, return item, armed courier, and escort caravan? Yeah, there's a couple new things, but I think that's going to be all for today. So I say for today. I've been recording for like 4 straight hours at this point, and I cannot stop. It's been so fun. But otherwise, that's going to be all for today. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. If you do like the content, please consider liking and subscribing down below. It always helps me know what I'm doing right, what I can improve on. Otherwise, I hope you all have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.